How's it going, everybody? Savvier just saying, what is good to all my Super Saiyan homies? Here to bring you Dragon Ball Legends, anime, and manga content. If you enjoy the video and you want to see more content like this, make sure you hit that thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. That being said, I'm doing something a little bit different today. DV Zoom kind of talked about doing this, and I actually decided I actually really liked it. I thought it was a really good idea. So I'm going to do it too. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be going through the Legends survey. You know, kind of like an in-detail Legend survey, and this will also then kind of serve to be, you know, what I hope to see improve in the game. I did a little while ago some things that could be done to fix the game, but I'm hoping to really use this as constructive criticism for the game as a whole, because I think more so than ever for me personally, I am at a point where I think the game needs sufficient improving. Like I remember around the 2nd anniversary, back before I even started the channel and I was really just doing stuff on my Instagram, I was saying all the time that I thought everybody was giving the developers way too much crap, way too much shit, that the game was okay, that it was going to get better, and it did, but you know, it seems like they've kind of fallen back in a rut, which always kind of seems to be the case this time of year or before like some major update. So I'm sure something major is coming, but still. So again, this is gonna serve to be constructive criticism. What I'll do is, if it's not like a bubble thing, if I have to like type my answer, I'll like pause the recording and type it out so you guys don't have to watch me type. But yeah. That being said, let's start with the first one that's not like, you know, like personal information and whatnot, like age, name, gender, or not name, player ID, gender, all that. So the first one we're going to do is how often do you play? I do play a lot. I play more than 30 minutes every day. That's absolutely for certain. Whether I'm just grinding or playing PvP, I 100% put more than 30 minutes a day. Tell us why you don't play a lot on the weekdays, weekends, for those who play a little, blah, blah, blah. Oh, that's an optional one because I didn't answer that one. What is your occupation? I am a part-time worker. How satisfied are you with Dragon Ball Legends? I'm gonna say somewhat satisfied. I'm not gonna say I feel like somewhat dissatisfied might actually more sum up how I feel. And I'll explain why, because that's the next question. So for me, I'm not like over the moon with this game right now, but I'm not at a point where I feel like I don't think it's gonna die. Like, I think it's a very recoverable, very fixable thing. They just need to put their eggs in one basket. So I'm gonna say that my main dissatisfaction right now is the lack of events and kind of just the leaning into the Zenkai meta. I've always said that, you know, Zenkais are kind of the 3rd and 4th passives were kind of to make up for how long newer units passives can be. Like if you look at Vegito Blue's passive or like Broly's passive, the LF Broly, their passives are books, like and there's 2 of them, that's it, but like each of them do like 3 or 4 things, so in reality they're like 3 passives built into one, whereas passives used to really only be like 1 or 2 things, and they've kind of just put it to a point where they're making a lot of them like stupid broken. So I said in my Frieza video yesterday that I actually really like how like him, Broly, the green one, and the red Trunks were designed. Not the Super Saiyan 2, the red Super Saiyan 1 that we got back over the summer. So for me, I think those guys are probably the best designed Zenkais because they do a good job. They got a very nice stat upgrade. They perform well, you know, given certain circumstances and whatnot. But they're not stupid broken. Like, had they made Broly's green card combo into everything under the sun, he'd be stupid, and no one would want to go against him whatsoever. He'd be up there with 18 and Gohan and everything like that. Like, we shouldn't be getting someone as stupid as Gohan, as 18, as Super Saiyan 3, as Namek-Ku, as the blue Super Saiyan God Goku. like there's so many like really good Zenkais that like when I just run into them in PvP and I don't have a Zenkai on my team, I'm just like, well, okay. Like I just don't feel comfortable not bringing at least one Zenkai into PvP right now, and I think a lot of people feel that way, and that's got to change. You know, if they're gonna pump them out this much, they have to be more tame like Frieza, or if they're gonna pump them out this much, they either need to tame them all down like the Zenkais, or they need to really pump up the new units. Like they need to be beyond worth pulling for. Like Jiren and Toppo I think are phenomenal, but everybody, and I love LF Broly personally, but like everybody else, I truthfully don't really think you're absolutely better off putting your Chrono Crystals into a Zenkai, other than going for the units that I just mentioned, and they were on 2 banners total. So yeah, I think that's pretty much agreed, is that they either need to amp up the new units or they need to ramp down the Zenkai units. So I think I'll put that as my answer. Did I watch the Legends Festival broadcast? Yes. Did the Legends Festival broadcast raise your expectations for Legends? There's no difference. How did you feel about the social media campaigns? I mean, yeah, I wanted the rewards, so I participated. I don't really think they're fun or enjoyable. I know why they do them from like a content creator standpoint, but other than that, it's just kind of like, eh. Which Legends Festival event did you enjoy the most? Let's see. Of the ones that are here, I can't remember which was the raid that like fell immediately. No, you know what? Actually, honestly, Rising Battle Vegeta, it was absolutely the best event to come out of there, because it was the first time we got a new free-to-play unit in a while. It brought back an old event type. I feel like if they bring back more stuff like Rising Battle, if they start doing stuff like that again, and even like making competent EX events, like more so than just Zenkaiing new ones, there is potential. Like they're just getting lazy and reskinning stuff right now, and I say laziness. I say lazy, like from a weird standpoint, because it's not like they're not doing their job. It's not like they're not developing the game. It's just like it is what it is. Like they need a fresh coat of paint, is what they need. What event did you enjoy the least? Guild War. Why? Because it wasn't a Guild War. They've been promising the Guild vs. Guild update for over a year now. It was stupid. Didn't do anything. Next up, we have how do you feel about the characters you obtained during the events? I already talked about this. We need stronger characters. I will say the Vegeta, the Coat Vegeta, was really, really good. And I think because everybody's able to have him at 14 stars. Just everything about him worked out to be really good. He's still pretty good in the meta. Like I still see him running around a bunch. Anytime I see Vegeta family, I see him there. Whether or not he's bench or in the match is a different story. But I still face him. I still come across him. That being said, if we're gonna do characters, it's gotta, like I said, it's gotta be like Toppo, it's gotta be like Jiren. You know, people who can contend, that are really gonna do something meaningful for their team. I like Broly, but truth be told, you can flick him and he's dead. That's it. So yeah, stronger characters. Tell us which games you want to, or which characters you want to see in the future. Oh boy, I have a bunch. I'm not like Ryuden, who's gonna be like, oh, the Super Saiyan 3s. I'm not gonna be like Goresh, who's like every Frieza Force under the sun. No, I have several units from several moments that I really want. First of all, I want more Dragon Ball Saga characters. I want Goku when he beats Tien. I want Goku at like Teen Goku when he fights Piccolo Jr., you know, or Art, as we just fondly call him, Piccolo, you know. So like There's so many characters from Dragon Ball Saga that have been completely neglected. On top of that, there's a few guys from DBZ that I want. I want LF Yajirobe. I said what I said. I want him. I want him real bad. Not saying it as a joke. Think he deserves it. Think he's one of the few moments left in DBZ, like the few genuine moments left in DBZ that deserves an LF. And I'm saying that because we're now seeing that like LS, and like yes, it was the case with Super Vegito because like obviously Super Vegito's wasn't a legendary finish, or like his legendary finish is like there's a little bit extra to it to make it non-canon and everything like that. But like we're really starting to see with Future Gohan is that like LF doesn't necessarily have to be fully out of the anime. Like it can be just a really, really good animation, like off of like one attack that they had. But Yajirobe and then Trunks when he blows up 17 and 18 in the future are probably the only two moments left that I feel from DBZ like truly deserve a legendary finish. So yeah, those are what I'm going with. I'm going with LF Yajirobe, I'm going with LF Future Trunks, and I am going with LF Goku from when he beats Tien Shinhan, or really just any Dragon Ball units for that matter. If there was an official Legends YouTube channel, what kind of content would I like to see on it? If you do an official Legends YouTube, it needs to exclusively be news, updates, and communications with the player base. I don't want to see a match between you and Toshi. I don't want to see Kai and you and Toshi duking it out in a round robin. No, absolutely not. You need to communicate with your players, because this is something that we've been screaming for almost 3 years now. It's been 2.5 years. I swear to God, the fact that they even put it on the table, if they do anything besides news and communications to say like, hey, this is our plan for this update, this is our plan for this maintenance, we're going to be focusing on load times, we're going to be focusing on servers, we're going to be focusing on the energy tank system. That's what they need to be doing. They need to be doing in-depth explanations as to what the fuck they're doing in the game. I don't want them to be showing off match showcases. I don't want to see previews of new units. I don't want to see Rhyme Style coming on as a guest so Toshi can show off something new. No. Tell me what the fuck you guys are doing in the development office. Tell me what you guys are doing to improve the game. Tell me why you made the decisions you made. Because I know a lot of people are pissed off about what they just did with the energy in the bonus battles. They do this all the time. They do shit that pisses off the player base. We never get an explanation. They just throw us some kind of a bone to make us forget about it. So please, 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 if you're gonna do a YouTube, communicate with us. That's all I ask. What else? What other kind of content do you want to see in the game moving forward? Content I can play with others. I want more ways to engage with others. I feel like, other than PvP, like I want messages in co-op. I want more to being friends. Like I want to be able to send things other than 1 energy a day to 3 people. There needs to be other ways to engage with the player base. Where do you usually check Legends news? Twitter. Do you know about the social media accounts? Yes. If you replied yes, Twitter. How often do you usually check Legends social media? Daily. When do you usually use Facebook? None of your damn business. Alright, when are you usually on Twitter? Also none of your damn business. How do you feel about blah 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 blah? How do you feel about the official social media accounts? It's for the development team to communicate with the user base. Yeah, they're just a place where news gets posted. I wish they were a place where they communicated with their player base. This is what I just talked about. How do you feel about the content that's being posted on the official Legends stuff? It's okay. There aren't enough posts. That's what we're going to go with. What kind of content are you hoping to see posted? More detailed... No, more... I was looking for more detailed... Development news. That's what I would like. Development news. See what kind of content, or what kind of content would you like to see on social media? Latest in-game info, latest summon info, latest info, new characters, gameplay tips. No. Info on new additions to story. No. Social media campaigns, behind the scenes making of content. That's what I want. Can I do more than one thing? Oh, I can do more than one thing. Excellent. Okay. I'm going to do that real quick. How do you interact with posts? I don't really do much of anything. I just actually, yeah, I don't really react to them. Occasionally, I'll put something on my story on Insta, but that's about it. For those of you who replied, okay, don't need to answer that one. What do you expect from the official accounts and brands of corporations? Well, actively. What do you expect from official accounts of brands and corporations? Oh, I want them to seek communications with the user base. Yes, that's 100% what I'm looking for. Like a real person running the account. Yeah. Feedback, absolutely. All of these other than the fun content thing. Yeah, so that pretty much covers it. I think the moral of the story is communicate. Communicate with the player base. That's all there is to it. Do that, and I think everybody's going to be a lot happier. Yeah, I think those are my final thoughts, really. I think if we're going to be focusing on, what we could do to make this game better, it's all about power creep and balance. You gotta bump up the new units. You gotta bring down the Zenkai units. Make people kind of debate whether or not they want to go for one or the other. That's the first thing. Second of all, obviously you gotta have events. Take old events because clearly they were enjoyed, and bring them back. Just bring them back in a healthy way, like you did with the Rising Battle of Vegeta. Keep doing stuff like that. I think that was a very positive choice. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I can say. It's all about power balance, bringing new content, and just telling the players what the hell you're doing and why you did it. That's it. I think that's all we can ask for as players. I don't have any other thoughts. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, what you guys sent in the survey. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.